Have you ever wondered why Capricorn is often considered the most dangerous sign of the zodiac? Behind that calm, responsible appearance lies a force that very few truly understand. Today, we'll explore the secret depths of Capricorn, the sign of power, patience, and calculated control. So, if you're a Capricorn, get ready to recognize yourself in this mirror. And if you're not, maybe you'll think twice before underestimating one. Let's begin. Capricorn, represented by the mountain goat, is ruled by Saturn, the planet of time, structure, and discipline. They are the masters of endurance and precision. While other signs rush into action, Capricorn plans. They don't move without purpose, and when they do, it's because every detail has already been considered. They have one of the sharpest minds in the zodiac, logical, patient, strategic. When others panic, Capricorn stays calm. When others react emotionally, Capricorn studies the situation from every angle, preparing their next move. They don't fight fire with fire, they fight with silence, observation, and timing. And that's what makes them so powerful and, yes, so dangerous. You'll never see Capricorn lose control. You'll never see them explode, because they don't need to. They know that emotional chaos only clouds judgment, and judgment is their strongest weapon. So while impulsive signs like Aries or Sagittarius act in the heat of the moment, Capricorn simply waits, watches, and strikes at the perfect time. If there's one word that defines Capricorn, it's ambition. They don't dream, they build. From a young age, Capricorns know what they want: success, stability, respect. They're willing to work harder, longer, and smarter than anyone else to get it. But this ambition comes with a darker side. Capricorn's hunger for achievement can turn into obsession. They'll sacrifice personal time, relationships, even comfort if it means climbing higher. To them, success isn't optional, it's survival. They don't care what people think. They don't seek approval. Their only focus is progress. And if someone stands in their way, Capricorn doesn't fight. They outthink. They'll find the weakness, the opportunity, the strategic move that removes the obstacle completely. Sometimes it looks cold, sometimes even ruthless, but in their mind, it's justified, because results speak louder than emotions. That's why in the world of power and achievement, you'll often find a Capricorn quietly sitting at the top, not because they were lucky, but because they simply refused to quit. Capricorns don't forget. If you betray or humiliate them, don't expect them to shout or seek revenge immediately. They'll act as if nothing happened. They'll even smile. But deep down, they're taking notes. While Scorpio's revenge burns hot and fast, Capricorn's is slow and surgical. They'll wait months, even years, until the right moment arrives, and when it does, they'll strike so precisely that you won't even see it coming. Capricorn doesn't seek drama, they seek justice. Their kind of payback isn't about anger, it's about balance. You wrong them once, and they'll make sure the scales even out perfectly. Their memory is long, their patience infinite. So if you ever cross a Capricorn, remember this: forgiveness may never come, only silence. And silence, in the hands of Capricorn, is a weapon sharper than words. For Capricorn, control equals safety. They need to know that life is in their hands, that they're the ones steering the wheel. They hate chaos, and they despise uncertainty. That's why they work so hard to build stable careers, secure finances, and structured plans. In leadership roles, Capricorns excel. They make wise decisions, they stay firm under pressure. But when their authority is challenged, something shifts. They can become rigid, defensive, and even manipulative, all to reassert their power. Losing control? Not an option. If they feel threatened, Capricorn will quietly rearrange the pieces until they're back in charge, and you won't even realize how it happened. In relationships, this need for control can be tricky. They love deeply, but they expect loyalty, structure, and respect in return. If someone tries to dominate them, they'll push back with calm intelligence, using reason, emotional distance, and timing to reclaim balance. Capricorns don't yell to be heard, they simply make sure their actions speak louder than your words. One of Capricorn's greatest strengths and most intimidating traits is their emotional resilience. While others fall apart under stress, Capricorn remains unshaken. They can endure heartbreak, pressure, betrayal, and still move forward as if nothing happened. That doesn't mean they don't feel pain. They do. They just don't show it. Their ability to stay calm in crisis gives them an almost supernatural power in conflict. Because when everyone else loses control, Capricorn stays collected, analyzing, calculating, preparing the final move. They use their composure as armor. Their silence is disarming. And their ability to endure emotional storms without breaking makes them nearly impossible to defeat. But this same strength can make them appear distant or cold to others, a price they willingly pay for self-preservation. Capricorn doesn't need to shout or threaten to get what they want. They prefer subtlety, the gentle push, the quiet influence, the art of suggestion. They understand human psychology better than most. They know which buttons to press, what words to use, and when to stay silent. They can make you believe that the idea was yours, when in reality you're walking right into their carefully planned strategy. This is manipulation at its finest, elegant, quiet, almost invisible. They rarely show their hand, and that's exactly why they win. Capricorn isn't cruel. They simply understand that influence is more powerful than force. And when they choose to use that influence, things tend to move exactly as they want them to. Unlike many signs, Capricorn thrives in solitude. They don't need constant company or validation. In fact, they find peace in being alone, because that's when they can think clearly and focus deeply. Isolation doesn't scare them, it empowers them. They use their alone time to plan, recharge, and prepare their next steps. If someone becomes toxic or distracting, Capricorn won't hesitate to walk away, quietly, permanently, without regret. This emotional detachment might seem cold, but it's what allows them to keep moving forward no matter what. They are self-reliant, independent, and mentally strong, qualities that make them unstoppable even when the world turns its back. Capricorn doesn't need an army. They just need their willpower, and that's usually more than enough. Capricorn has a secret relationship with time. They understand it, maybe better than any other sign. They know that success, love, power, all good things take time to build. That's why they never rush. They wait, they observe, they prepare. While others crave instant gratification, Capricorn invests in the long game. They're willing to wait years for the perfect moment, and when it comes, they move with precision and purpose. In personal relationships, they're the same. They don't trust easily, but where they do, it's real, it's deep, and it's meant to last. However, betray that trust, and you'll discover how patient they can be in planning their response. To Capricorn, time isn't an enemy, it's an ally. And with time on their side, they almost always win. Perhaps the most defining and feared quality of Capricorn is their persistence. They simply don't give up.
No matter how many times they fail, they rise again, smarter, stronger, calmer. Failure doesn't break them, it teaches them. For Capricorn, life is a mountain, and they're the goat who keeps climbing, no matter how steep it gets. Every setback becomes motivation, every obstacle, a test. And because of that, they eventually reach heights that others only dream of. In business, relationships, or personal goals, their combination of discipline and endurance makes them truly unstoppable. They are living proof that success is not about luck. It's about consistency, patience, and sheer willpower.
Capricorn's strength lies in their silence. Their danger lies in their mind. And their power lies in the fact that they don't need anyone's approval to rise. They just do. So if you see yourself in this energy, if you recognize the calm determination, the quiet control, the endless ambition, then maybe you understand why Capricorn is called the most dangerous sign of the zodiac. Not because they're cruel, not because they're violent, but because nothing and no one can stop them once they've decided to win. If you enjoy this exploration of Capricorn's secret side, make sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Do you identify with this powerful energy? Or do you know someone who embodies it perfectly? Join our community and keep discovering the mysteries of the stars. Because the more you understand the zodiac, the better you'll understand yourself.